back to my YouTube channel. So today is Monday, the beginning of the week, and I just wanted to show you guys a little bit of my life as a creative entrepreneur, somebody who owns a business where I have to create stuff and sell. So yeah, it's been a while. I haven't like created something and put on the market, and I want to, well, it was because I was pregnant and all the stuff in between. So I want to get back to my business and really push it, okay, to the success or the height that I want it to be. So I just want to carry you guys along, show you guys how I'm doing it, my successes, my failures, everything that it takes to put together this business day to day. Because to be honest with you, the days are not the same, especially now that I have two children. It's also very unpredictable. Like, you cannot really know how this day is going to turn out, how productive you're going to be. But today I really have the zeal to create something, and I just thought I should put on the camera and take you guys along the journey. I don't know if this is going to be a series, if we will have other videos where I will just be focused on my brand, like my brand business, but well, we will see. And today I just want to choose, like, it's going to be all about choosing designs to make and see how I can make them. Yeah, I just put my son to sleep, so I feel like I have time right now that I can use to work on my business. Pinterest is where I get my inspirations a lot. What I do is I have a private or a private board where when I see stuff that I like, I just pin it on that board. No one else sees the board, so it's just my board. And then when I want to get inspiration, I can go back there and look through the pins that I have selected and see what I can make from there. So yeah, I'm just going to do that right now. Go there, find inspiration, maybe on anywhere else on the internet if that is what it requires, and then from there I'm going to find, like, choose among the materials that I have so far. I'll check there which material can work for which design, and then I'm going to see if I can make something. Hey guys, this is I can say 2 or 3 hours after I spoke to you guys, and as you can see, we are not creating nothing. We are lying here. Baby woke up like immediately after I finished speaking. He woke up, and since then he has not slept. Like, he's sleepy, but I don't know what is wrong. He's just sleeping and like sleeping for like highest 30, but 10 minutes and he wakes up, or 5 minutes, or he gets sleepy. You put him on the bed, he wakes up. Usually he sleeps well and longer, but I don't know what's wrong today. Maybe it's just the colic that is, you know, disturbing him. And I'm even surprised that he's quiet lying here, because he has been refusing to lie on the bed. He has just been fuzzy. I just got so annoyed at one point, and I even shed tears. Like, I was so stressed because I really want to create and do stuff. And when I get to that level where I want to be productive, or not just productive, but I want to create, and something is in my way, it makes me feel so frustrated. But what can I do? A few minutes ago, I just, like, it's not even just today, but some days ago I used to get that thought or something telling me, Abby, embrace the new status wholly, like 100%. Because I realized that sometimes we are mothers, but at the same time, because of the other things that we do, let me adjust my camera. Because of the other things that we do, we just, how do I say this? We feel like we should separate one thing from the other for a while. Okay, like, I'm a mom and I'm an entrepreneur, I'm a blogger. Sometimes I feel like I should just, like, put motherhood aside and be a blogger. Like, when I want to work on my blog, or I'm looking for ideas, or I want to work on my business, I feel like, okay, the kids should be asleep, my mind should be at peace or at rest. And really, that is great, but just that it's not possible to get that all the time or most of the time. It's not possible. You just have to find a way to work with your kids being around you. And I find it so difficult. By the way, I'm an introvert, and for me to get my this guy is pulling, and for me to get my energy, for me to get that inspiration from within, I need to be calm, I need to be by myself, I need to find that that corner. Even if I'm just sitting in a public place, I should be able to have that calm in my mind to do certain things. But having kids has shown me that that it's not going to be really possible to do that. It's not going to be possible. Right now, I've left my daughter with my phone for her to like just give me a few minutes, because if not, she would have been here jumping up and down behind me, all around me right now with this baby here. And I've had a hard time putting him to sleep because of that. When I try to make him sleep, she's not a quiet person. She would speak, laugh, jump, and he will wake up since he's really not sleeping deeply. So uh so it just got me thinking, like, you know it's really true. At some point you have to find a way to embrace the motherhood completely. Like, you can be thinking, trying to be creative, or trying to work or find ways to work with your children around, because for someone like me, it's mostly the ideas. I have to be creative, and I need that time to brainstorm. Like, it's really inevitable. Sometimes I just do it in the night. Like, when you go to sleep, the night is calm. I just use that time to brainstorm. But just that it's difficult to wait until that moment where they have to sleep for you to do your brainstorming and all of that. So yeah, like, I'm just learning to embrace the motherhood and my career and let them work together. you know it's not easy, but the one thing that consoles me is I know that he's growing up, they are growing up soon. Whoa. Soon it's going to be better, and I'll have more time to do the things that I want to do. But for now, it's not easy. And since I don't want to wait before I work on my stuff, no, I have to just push through it. And one thing is, last night I was watching a live video of there's this account on well, it's also a blog. It's called Her Beauty Magazine, and the live video was on Instagram. And there they were talking about made in Cameroon and the difficulties of brands or enterprises in Cameroon. So of that entrepreneurs actually face in Cameroon, and what the clients think of their products, and how to brace the storm. So in the course of it, most of the entrepreneurs who came in to talk about like to give in their experience and their share their knowledge on this were moms. It's a magazine for women. So all of them, not even most, all of them were women. So these women are mothers, and during their live videos, there wasn't any one of them who made like, during their time when they had to talk, who spoke from beginning to end without like a child coming around, or you hear a voice of a child. Like, they were in their homes, because it was in the evening, so they were all at home, and you could hear their kids speaking, shouting at the back. The TV, one of them was screaming that they should lower the TV volume because she's having a live video, and she had to move to another room. Her daughter followed her to the next room and was jumping behind her, sending her face to the camera. And at the end of one video, one who spoke successfully, at the end, her son came and was asking for something. Really, it made me happy to see that, because I feel like people put out a lot of perfection that you when you're living your normal life, you feel like you're the only one living like that. And seeing that made me feel so up with, despite all the knowledge they shared was really nice, but just seeing that part made me to feel so good and feel comforted, because I felt like, okay, I'm going through the same thing. This woman would change rooms because of her kids disturbing, and the daughter following her and jumping all around. That is my reality. Like, my daughter, what? I can't sit in one place and she's in another place. It's not possible. Whether there are people in the house, or people or I'm the only one with her, she is always following me, and her best thing is the camera. If she knows that I'm doing this video right now, she would be all over. She's away because she's with my phone there. If not, she's going to be here jumping, turning her face into the camera and all the like. So seeing that made me feel so good. Like, I'm like, oh my god, I'm not the only one. And yeah, it comforted me a lot, and it convinced me that these things, career and motherhood, are things that you have to find a way to incorporate. You have to find a way to make them work together, move together. There's no way you can say, I'm going to, or maybe when I get a nanny or I get some help, that's the only time that I'm going to work. Maybe when I find a way to, I don't know, maybe only when the kids are asleep, I'm going to work and all of that. No, 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 no. If you have kids who are all over you, all over, like, you can't do anything without them, you better start doing things with them. And that's what I'm learning right now. That's the next step I'm thinking of taking. Like, this young man and my daughter, we just have to find a way to, yeah, to add them into my career, and just carry, all of us will carry ourselves along. So yeah, that is it. And what is it? Mhm. And one thing is, I just started thinking to myself, like, it's true I do it sometimes, but it's been difficult, and I said to stop. Like, when I want to blog, I blog mostly on my computer, or if I do it on my phone, it's when I'm alone. But now I'm like, okay, fine, we have to make blogging on the phone like a really normal thing, so that mm-hmm, so that it is not I can gain in time, and I still have work done, even if it's just writing out the piece on my phone, and then later I come in to do the finishing touches. It's way better than doing nothing, because honestly, there's no way I can do something with with the way things are going. If I don't push and say, okay, fine, we will do things with you people or not, then it's going to be really difficult. I just wanted to share that with you guys and say, right now, I don't even know when I'll be able to do the creations I said I would do. Because even when I was looking through the materials and the styles that I'm going to make, I've had an idea already, but now trying to make it is not easy, because I'm thinking, like, how do I manage her? I should be wanting to touch this. I have to be screaming at her. I was saying, don't do this, or trying to carry him. I have to find a way to work with them like that. And yeah, it's also difficult, but that is the only way that you can work your way to success when you're a mother to kids as small as this, or when you're a mom in general. You have to find a way to, like, keep on going ahead no matter what. So guys, on that note, I don't know if we are going to create today, but if I do, fine. If I don't, okay. I've stressed myself a lot, and enough. So yeah, whatever thing that is going to work, we are going to do with it. Right now, I might have to change this boy's diaper, and we'll see what will happen next. Why don't you want to sleep? Boo boo. Boo boo. What is it? Yes.